for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
The Target Series Season Number 9 Chase heads to the road course in New York. We're at Watkins Glen for the running of the AAA 250 left and right turns in this chase race. Jeff Bryant, car number 9, has won the pole for today's race. In second place, Damian Blue in the 16. In third place, our highest chaser, Jay Rando. Fourth is Denny Lloyd. Running out the top 5, Anthony Nance in the 3 car. Jake Galloway will roll off 6th. 7th place, we have Riley Spurley-Tube. 8th, it's Adam McDowell. In 9th, we have Landon Lyons. And running out the top 10, Tyler Fink in car number 90. The rest of the field, there's Devon Red. With him is Case Nack on the 22. Then we have points here. Michael Gregory won last race at Michigan for 15 points. Beside him, the 62 of Alex Fletcher. There's Cole Luigi and Derek Hemmel with 33. With Nathan Stapleton and Isaac Nichols with 88. Then there's Matthew Logan and Benny Watson. With Sebastian Dupain and Matt Montoya the 13. Then with Lord Alano and Sebastian Kukulon. With Levi Jones and William Seaman the 44. Then there's Jaco Yapez and Jose Mills. With Eli Bright and Justin Lightning the 97. And we have Jennifer Beeford and Kashawn Richardson. With Max Rossi and Mathis Wells, Luke Rainey and Luke Jones, Max Anderson and Carson Bowers, and then the final, Leon Campana and Trey Rainey round up the field in 39th and 40th positions. There's our 4-car field for road racing in the Target Series Chase in season number 9. Let's go on tracks and fire these cars up for left and right turn racing.
Drivers, start your engines.
This 1-2, radio 2. That's down there. Crank it up when you're ready.
40 engines fired up by these Target Series drivers to go racing at Watkins Glen. It's going to be an unpredictable and crazy race for sure. You never know what can happen in road racing. Track position is key. However, it is possible to pass here at Watkins Glen. We'll see which chasers can try and gain on Michael Gregory's points lead. He comes in with 23 points. Second place is Wells and Richardson. They both have 19 apiece. Green flag in the air racing at Watkins Glen, the Season 9 Chase. Oh, round they go in the back, a massive crash. And turn number 1, cars spin off. Mathis Wells is one of them, Benny Watson. Some others go wide, we're still green for now. Side by side goes Lloyd and Jeff Bright up the S's. Damian Blue got forced wide by the 9. That slowed the 9's momentum, allowed Lloyd to the inside. They battle side by side down the backstretch. Lloyd, Bright goes side by side to the bus stop. Who has the advantage? Lloyd slides wide. They look 3 wide at the exit of the bus stop. Randall gets through to second. Now the battle for third. Blue goes wide through the carousel. Danny Lloyd, the 54, looks to the inside. They battle side by side for third. Jeff Bright gets away in the 9 with the race lead. And what that crash has done is allowed Nathan Simpson to get away. And then on back behind him, cars are trying to get going. And some of these guys are possibly involved in the stack up. And then all these cars back here. Watson slow in the 24. So he obviously has an issue. Jeff Bright the final corner will come around lead lap number 1 of the AAA 250. Some cars get the wall. Riley Spurred to one of them. Lap 1 completed by Jeff Bright. Randall gets the second. The battle still for third. Lloyd and Blue cannot get away from each other. And look at them looking 3 wide. Alex Fletcher, Nanico, Riley Spurley-Tube all over each other into turn 1. Some incredible racing here so far at Watkins Glen, but that early crash definitely separated the field. It's allowed the front few to get a little bit of breathing room. When we saw a car come down pit road, they possibly have damage. Looks like they've already retired from the race, so who was that possibly? Couldn't quite tell. I saw a car dive down pit road, but no one's out of the race. Jeff Bright leads the race. Damian Blue got to third, looked on Jay Randall for a second, but the 25 fends him off. Now Jeff goes a little wide. Randall's a run at the exit of the bus stop into the carousel. Now Jeff did not get through the bus stop well at all, and Jay Randall was tied for last in points. He wants max points. He wants 15 points out of today. It could be great towards his chase chances. He's on the back bumper of the 9 for second. And then Danny Lloyd trying to get to Damian Blue for third. Jake Galloway currently rides inside the top 5 as well, trying to get some good points to get towards the points that Michael Gregory has built up. Into the final corner, turn 7. Jeff Bright goes wide, got the wall. 9 got the wall. Here comes Rando. Jay Randall looks low. Devon Red sideways off the corner. Jay Randall to the front in Watkins Glen. Now Blue's going to try and get second away from Breitbart with the 9. Use the 16 up to get by. We'll see if Blue uses the 9 up. They look to go 3 wide in the S's. How's that going to work? 9 backed out. Blue got into the curbing. Had to slow. Randall to the front. Randall to the front in Watkins Glen. Jeff Bright keeps second. Right in the back of the 25. They race their way down the backstretch. In the trap to the 9. He's got a good run going here. We'll see if he can do anything with it. McDowell's looking for fourth on Danny Lloyd. The 9 stays in line. That's the smartest move to do right there. You don't want to go wide. Like McDowell just in the 2. He went pretty wide. They look 3 wide. The 2 jumped through the grass right there. Almost got to Tyler Fink and his teammate Hernandez. They go 3 wide through the carousel. Hernandez, a big move, gets 2 for 1. The 2 and the 9 still beating and banging. And they're still 3 wide. Look at this. 3 wide racing at Watkins Glen. Think the 90 of Fink is going to clear? No, there's still 3. The 3 shoved wide. Fletcher goes wide. A car is smoking with an issue. The front 2 get the wall. Here comes Blue now for a second. Couldn't tell this down pit road to the 92. He has issues of Matthew Logan. Still 3 wide behind them. Blue trying to get to the lead on Jay Rando. Can he get there? He's looking inside turn 1. Rando and the 16. Blue gets to the inside. Back behind them. They short the 3 wide down to 2 wide. Blue and Rando go side by side through the S's. Lloyd keeps third for now, but Jeff Bright trying to get back. Crazy racing at the front. Cars through the grass. Tyler Fink forced through the grass. In the 90, he'll drop many positions. What is happening? We have cars all over the place. Blue to the front. He clears Jay Rando. Gets in line. Well, Jeff Bright did a good job there. Not going too wide, but Jake always looking for that position. Into the carousel. Front 3 get away. Blue leads Rando, but the 25 is a say. The 9 forces the 14 wide. Oh, Jeff Bright spun by Jake Galloway. Into the wall they go, and they're going down the carousel. They've gone down the carousel path. Are we still green is the question. They spun off track. Damian Blue leads the race. We are still green. We're going to see what all these accidents are because so many cars are slow, damaged out. Blue leads through the final corner. They look 3 wide again behind. Riley Fisher trying to regain ground. And the 90 just slammed the wall. Hard damage. Look at this. They're going to go 3 wide again. It looks like Fletcher may have gotten to the back of the 90 as well. Colucci trying to get all these spots. Jake Allen and Jeff Bright back to pit road. We're still green. Oh, the 40 to the 55 make contact. Seaman trying to avoid that. 3 wide into the S's. Stapleton backs out. Line still trying to get by Cole Luigi. We talked about these road courses. They're unpredictable. They're crazy. Well, this one has been crazy and unpredictable both. And it definitely hasn't been it hasn't been clean. It's been unpredictable, though, and that's, you know, something good for some chasers that start towards the back. If they're able to miss all this carnage that's been happening, they can gain spots. How about Casey Nacko inside the top 5, one of our chasers? Right now, only behind chaser 25 of Jay Rando. So right now, Nacko's getting second chaser points. That'll be 11 of them. That'll be good. Riley as well getting good points. And then you have Michael Greger just riding in 11th, doing what he needs to do. Doesn't want to be, you know, don't want to get into the thick things. Look at Lloyd to the outside of Rando for P2. Blue went a little wide right there. Doesn't give up ground. Back around. Jay Rando is there on Damian Blue, looking to the inside to turn number 1. Oh, look at Fletcher. He hit someone off pace. And now Lloyd trying to get to Jay Rando. Oh, they go 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the Watkins Glen. Bing and bang into the S's. Lloyd, does he back out? There's still 3 wide through the S's. Blue keeps the spot for now. Back there, Riley trying to get by Anthony Nez. That's for 6th. How did they make it 3 wide without crashing? Now McDowell wants 3rd. 54's momentum was broken there. Into the bus stop. McDowell, Danny Lloyd. McDowell gets back in line. Hernandez holds on for now, but the 8 fights back. Isaac Nichols is up here with Devon Red to his outside. Oh, who's that? The 3 went really wide. He's on the flat now. He'll lose tons of time. The 3 lose all the time and all the position he just had. He'll fall back to 10th behind his teammate Derek Hamill. Spurlington gets that spot. He pressured the 3 into making a mistake. Front 5 get away now. See if Blue goes wide this time. 16. He does go onto the curbing. Jay Rando might have a run. Back to the line. Damian Blue leads at halfway. 6 laps remain in the AAA 250. It's been a crazy race, and a ton of drivers are going to need some AAA insurance after what's happened today. Levi Jones, Matthew Logan, Luke Rainey all out of this race after some sort of issues. Sebastian Dupin is 2 laps down. Jake Galloway's 1 lap down. Jeff Bright's a lap down. Benny Watson's a lap down. 33 cars currently on the lead lap. Battle for second is on. Danny Lloyd, Jay Rando. Side by side up through the S's. Lloyd trying to take that spot away to get to P2 and try and run down Damian Blue. He has a nice push from McDowell. I think he's going to have that spot into the bus stop right here. Oh, they stayed side by side. Rando not giving up. But Lloyd takes it away. Now McDowell's going to look for third on Jay Rando. This could be big for Nako if that 2 can get there. Oh, he slid up into him. Some contact was made. The 25 was sideways through the carousel. And we have lap traffic ahead. 9 Jeff Wright's got back onto the racetrack. He is currently a lap down, and he has someone with them. It is the 01 Viapez. They both have damage. We'll see if they're slow enough to where they'll cause an accident or some sort of issue here. McDowell's going to get by Jay Randall for P3. Can that allow Casey Nako to move into the highest chaser spot? Is the big question. Denny Lloyd smacks the wall for a second. Randall nailed the wall. He'll drop back. Nako gets by. Riley Sprinter gets by. Devon trying to get by Nichols. As look at this. Riley Sprinter looks on Denny Lloyd now for fourth as the racer Damian Blue has gotten away. Now Nako for second. Look at Casey Nako. Flying up through the field, gets to P2. Has a nice buffer now between himself and Riley Sprinter, who was the next highest chaser. Sprinter moves to the second highest chaser in fifth. But the race leader is gone. Damian Blue with a nice gap over the rest of the field. That's what he wanted to see. Jay Randall dropping back, obviously just nailing that while he smacked it off the final corner. Obviously hurt the handling on that 25 car maybe, and maybe a little bit slower. You can see the whole door is dented in. And now, the big question is, can Damian Blue get through this lap traffic, negotiate the lap traffic good enough? Up there, Danny Lloyd starting to drop back by Nat McDowell. But Blue continues to lead, has a nice gap over Case Nako, who is currently P2. The big question is, Pez and Jeff Wright are ahead. How slow are they? Will they cause any issues for the 16 Blue? We talked about how hard it is to pass here at Watkins Glen. It's going to be hard for leaders to pass these lap cars. And does Blue ever go wide and get the wall like Lloyd just did a lap ago? You can see Blue nice and easy through that corner. He knows he has a nice gap. The other spiner got to be aggressive in these corners. Danny Lloyd looking out for a position on Nat McDowell. As McDowell gets to third off the 54, Lloyd can't make the pass work. He gets in line for now. Damian Blue's going to catch these two. Pez and Jeff Bright up through the S's. That's going to be a horrible spot. He's got to slow right here. This is not a passing zone. He's going to be stuck behind them right now. Let's go on Nako to gain big time because Nako's going to have a huge run down the straightaway. Look at the run for the 22 in the draft, and because the 16 got slower, where is he going? Once he catches the 16, he'll go around the outside. What a move by Nako to the lead in Watkins Glen. Now Jeff Bright's ahead though. He'll cut to the inside. McDowell goes 3 wide around the 01, and McDowell's to the lead off Nako. Adam McDowell, the gutsy move, gets him to the lead. Nako keeps second, but Blue's all the way back to third now. But now the 2 has the 9 ahead. What a move by Adam McDowell, go 3 wide around the lap car to get by, but now he has to get around the 9. Jeff Bright, the yellow flag is out, come to 3 to go. Will that end the race? Nako's trying to get it. He thinks it might end the race. To the outside of the 9, he'll get by for now. Can he get around the final corner? Nako to the front, come to the yellow flag. Will this end the race? Blue's back to second. Back around to the line. Nako leads the way. Nako made just 1 if the yellow flag does end this race. 3 to go at Watkins Glen. We didn't have yellow flag all race long, but there that one had to have been in a bad spot to cause a yellow. We'll see what caused yellow, and then we're going to go back and see all the other accidents once this race is over, because there's too much to look at in time to come back if we do have a restart. Nako, if that is it, that was a great move at the exit of that little short chute to get that spot. We'll have to see, though, if that is the end. We've seen times where we have gone back green. We've seen times where we have not gone back green with 3 to go on road courses. So let's see what happened at the yellow flag. Whoever's on pit road was definitely a part of it, as it might have been Leon Capana and some others. I am no road course expert, but this definitely was reason enough for a yellow flag to come out. Tyler Fink, the 90, riding just outside the top 15, goes a little wide through the bus stop. And once you go too far out with Jennifer Buford right there, he's going to hit this tire barriers right here, spin the car around viciously, and in the middle of traffic, Leon Capana nails the 90 up off the ground. 39 comes in, Carson Bowers, Trey Rainey, the 20. The track is basically blocked, so it had to be yellow. There's debris all over the racetrack. You have cars just stationary on the racetrack, and it's a tough break for them. It's a tough break for maybe Adam McDowell, Damian Blue if this thing doesn't go back green because of the pass Nako made right here because the yellow flag came out. We're going to have to see, though, if we do go back green or not. Hard contact. Brings a halt to the AAA 250. Casey Nanico back in front, could possibly win this race and get 15 points. That's not something we were thinking about. We were just thinking about the race win for Nanico as a chaser. If he wins, he gets 15 points. So he's hoping this thing does not go back green. We'll have to see, though, if the pace lights ever go out. Nanico out in front. We're coming to 2 to go. If the lights go out halfway through this lap, we're going back green. If not, Nanico's just winning Watkins Glen. For the second straight race, a chaser will win. Casey Nanico keeping his chase hopes alive with an amazing victory over the rest of the competition at Watkins Glen. What a gutsy move at the entrance to turn number 6 to make the move on the outside and make it stick. Off the final corner, chaser Casey Nanico gets 15 points en route to victory at the Watkins Glen International. What a finish. What a race. What a crazy race. We saw, there were probably like 7 different accidents during this race that didn't bring out yellow flags. We got one at the end there. Unfortunate to end the race under the yellow flag after such a great race for about 10 laps, but still, amazing result. Nanico wins the race. Let's see what happened to everyone here. We're going to have to go back and go through it. We'll go back and see that, then we'll go see the finishing results. This will be a great view of what happened on the first turn of the first lap. You're going to see right here, you see this kind of, this logs right here. There's cars side by side, and then everyone goes single file. That's going to cause a big stack up entering the corner. You see this right here, cars come in. It looks like, was that Kukulon that hit? 74 was that went around. Cars took through the grass, and then Lordalon come back up the grass, actually clipped the 4, the 24. Look at the 13, the 92 come in. The 1 spun around. I think that may be out the front bumper of someone. But you can see some cars come through. They got by. No yellow flag was called for that. If you can believe it, no yellow flag was called for that. Look at this in real time one more time. All the cameras are kind of focused on the battle for the lead. See Danny Lloyd kind of cut to the inside. That was a great battle for the lead going on. How did the Wells hit the 74, and then that's how he went around off Max Rossi as well. So that was the first lap crash. Then we're going to see what happened throughout most of the other part of the race. So we'll go see what happened to other drivers now. Here's what happened to Levi Jones and Luke Rainey entering the bus stop. Jones is side by side with Eli Bright. Gets in a little too hard. Got sideways. Spun the car around. He hits the tires hard. Luke Rainey's going to come in. He spins. He hits the tires and the 10 hard. Another car came in. Matthew Logan and Dupain. They hit hard. Yepez went around the 01. So there may have been some fluid on the racetrack. There you see cars. Luke Rainey kept pounding into the tires as he was trying to get going there. And you can see all the damage it caused to those cars. So that's what happened with that. And now it's what happened to Jeff Bright and Jake Galloway. As you remember, they spun off track. We have cameras to see the start of this. The only cameras going to have to see the end of this will be onboard cameras. Through the carousel, Jeff Bright bound Jake Galloway. He's going to force the 14 way too wide right here. You see, he forces him. He keeps hitting him. He keeps coming up. The 14 can't lift. He's a chaser. And they hit hard into the guardrail, and then they start just flying down what would be the boot portion of the racetrack. The trucks, the Penzo Truck Series used that earlier this season, but they flew down there. That didn't bring a yellow because, once again, they went off the racetrack. I believe that is the only other accident that happened during this race that did not bring a yellow. And, of course, the one that ended the race under the yellow. So, tough break for these two. As Jake Galloway came in as a chaser, we'll have to see his onboard. And then Jeff Bright also started on pole, so he had an onboard camera. So, both these drivers have onboard cameras. Let's see from Jake Galloway's point of view first. Here right there, it sounded like gravel down there, so obviously stuck down there. And the Jeff Brett, the 9, also spun down off track, onboard camera with the 9. Obviously stuck down there. He had to come back to pit road. But that was all the accidents that happened. Casey Nanico came through the field to win at Watkins Glen in the 3rd chase race. Let's go see the finish results in the point standings. Here are the finish results from the AAA 250 through Watkins Glen International. We had 1 caution flag for 3 laps during the race. It ended the race under the yellow flag, and 3 lead changes among 4 different drivers. Casey Nanico reigned supreme in the 22, leading 4 laps in this race to win at Watkins Glen. Demi Blue had the most laps of 5, but ends up in the 2nd position. Adam McDowell's up in 3rd, 4th for Riley Sprotu, 5th for Isaac Nichols. 6th place we had Danny Lloyd, 7th for Devon Red, Derek Hill on 8th, Anthony as 9th, and Jay Wren around to the top 10. 3 chasers end up inside the top 10 today. Michael Gregory points there, keeps the points 14th, 11th place here today. Luigi in 12th, 5 chasers inside the top 12. 13th, Nathan Stapleton. 14th, Alex Fletcher. 15th for Eli Bright. Max Rossi 16th, Kashawn Richardson 17th, Luke Jones 18th, Jeffrey for 19th, and Landon Lyons rounding out the top 20. And how about something, we were talking about road course and being, track position being huge, but look at the top 5. Only one driver started inside the top 5. Damian Blue started second, finished right where he started. Casey Neco won the race, started 12th. Isaac Nichols finished 5th. He started 18th. How about Eli Bright? Started 30th, got up to 15th. Max Rossi started 34th, 16th. Kashawn Richardson started 32nd, ended up 17th. Luke Jones started 35th, ended up 18th. Jeff Beeford started 31st, ended up 19th. And then Landon Lyons, who started 9th, ended up 20th. I mean, this was a road course race unlike any other. If, all the crashes throughout the race definitely impacted how this race played out. It helped drivers gain a ton of positions. Lord Alon 21st, Kukulon 22nd, Wells 23rd, Seaman 24th, Jose Mills 25th, Trey Ray, Max Anderson, Matt Montoya, Justin Lennon, the only other cars on the lead lap. 30th on down, a lap down or out of the race. Pez, Watson, Gowey, Jeff Bright, and Sebastian Dupain all running. And then 35th on down, out from accidents, Fink, Campana, Bowers, Luke Rainey, Logan, and Levi Jones. Look at the right side to the point standings, and there's a new second place man in town, but it's still Michael Gregory leading the points, but he has a 1-point gap now over Casey Nacco, who moves up to second. Win for 15 points here today, moves Nacco up greatly. So, talk about wins here in this series. It has definitely introduced a different style of racing for the drivers. Does Nacco last season in the chase, does he make that bold move into turn number 6? Knowing that, hey, I already have the max points I can get. I don't need to win this race. Nacco said, hey, there's 3 points on the line. I'm going to go send off in there and hope it sticks. It stuck for the 22, got him to victory lane, and gets him up to second in points, only 1 point behind our points leader. You have other drivers trying to come forward, because Kashawn Richardson has 25 points. Currently rides in third in points. Tied for 4th, Luigi and Mathis Wells are both 23 points. Riley Sprotube has 20 points, so the A car is starting to come back. You have these drivers in the teens. Jake Gow with 18 points. Luke Rennie 16. Leon Capana in 15. Luke Jones has 14. Jay Rando 13. Max Rossi 10. That's how the points look. 3 races into the chase. 3 crazy chase races, and for sure this next one is not going to be any different. We go Super Speedway Pack Racing at the Pensacola Speedway for the Can-Am 300. I will see you guys then.